Hello everyone, here is an ear of the painted mountain corn. As you can see, it has this beautiful dark purple color here on the husks. When it was attached to the plant, it was attached by the shaft here, which I broke off because this one was ready to harvest. So the husk comes away in these leaves, which makes sense because the husk of a corn is modified leaves. And note this beautiful dark color. This is anthocyanins here in the corn husk. As we open up the corn, we'll get a better look at the beautiful corn kernels. Now, painted mountain corn is the kind of corn that's known as flint corn. So this corn is usually allowed to fully dry out so it's storable for use in the winter. Now, you may be wondering, why have I harvested mine now? Well, unfortunately, these darn wasps came and started destroying the top part of this corn cob. So I was left with no choice but to go ahead and harvest it or else let the wasps eat all of it. And I didn't want the wasps to have their fun with it, so it's mine now. So we're going to cook it up as sweet corn tonight. Now, just look at those gorgeous corn kernels. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Can you believe that color? Just look at it, so vivid. I'd like to show you a little bit about corn reproduction too. Do you remember the corn silks? So as you can see, the corn silks are very dry here. It almost looks like very dried out matted moss or something. But those corn silks, before they dried out, each of them are attached to one of the corn kernels. And when the silks are fresh and soft, they catch the corn pollen from other individual corn plants. And the pollen cell lands on it, and the plant sperm cell hatches out, and it travels all the way down the silk to meet the egg in the corn kernel. So then they fertilize, they meet like that, and then each of these develops into a new corn kernel. So every one of these are seeds with the potential to become a whole new corn plant. That's why you can choose to dry these and save them to plant to create the next generation of corn that will have a new genetic mixture. Look, you can see how the corn silks are attached to individual kernels. So as you open them up, you can give them a little pull and see how they're attached on there. It's very cool to see the corn reproduction. So you may be wondering about anthocyanins now that we've seen what's inside the corn silks. As you can see, the corn kernels are more of this beautiful brick red color. Is that anthocyanin? Well, in corn like this that has both purplish and brick red colors, we are seeing a mix of phlobaphenes and anthocyanin. The phlobaphenes is another type of flavonoid that serves as a plant pigment. It tends to be more of this brick red color, whereas anthocyanins tend to be more reddish blue and purple. So corn are capable of producing many different plant pigments, and these pigments are very healthy flavonoids that we can add to our diet. Something else we can see are some corn kernels that probably didn't get fertilized and failed to develop, but most of this is very well developed despite the wasp damage, so you can boil this as sweet corn. But yes, phlobaphenes, another type of plant pigment that works alongside anthocyanins. Thank you everyone for watching, and remember, stay curious about plants.